Alrighty, I think we are live. Hello everyone, and welcome back to more adventures on the Suffer and Southern Railroad. I am the Angry Ragtimer. Thank you so much for deciding to join us here. Today, we are currently down at East Sylva. We have quite a bit to do. We also have a friend with us. We have the Midland. Hello, the Midland. Yes. So, we've been doing some things. For those who saw the video today, the banana train is currently borked. So the banana train is currently at the spa getting all rested up, allowing it to think about its decisions and whether it wants to stay on this railroad or not. All that good stuff. But we have a new locomotive, for those who haven't seen. We have number one. We have a new number
One's
one.
back?
The 080. With an appropriate hooter whistle for it. And we're currently down at East Sylva, so we can go ahead and do some switching, get out some of the final pulpwood and Sylva paperboard cars. So we're going to keep doing that. Midland is in an engine somewhere. What
I'm in the
engine?
4.
Okay, do you know that you're going the wrong way with the 4?
I did not know that.
Alright. So number 4 is going west. So feel free to turn your engine around if you need to. Yeah, we've got the passenger trains going, and then we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Most of the cars have been brought down to Sylva interchange, but we still have a fair ways to go. Let me go ahead and get some the trains moving up here at Hemingway. We have number 2. Number 2 is doing its thing. And we're trying to build to Appalachia, because Midland's cool and he's at Appalachia, and I'm not cool because I'm not at Appalachia yet. So, trying to get those cars done. We also dropped off the cars for the signals. And if I wouldn't just stop changing the damn headlight, then we'd be good. For those who care, we are back in debt. But we're only in debt by 21,000. And the only reason we're at 21,000, you'll see, wait a second, he bought some cabooses. And obviously he bought a new engine. So we're trying to make our railroad more official and actually have cabooses and stuff for our freight trains. And you'll see those here sooner rather than later. But yeah, we're trying to get this railroad all fancied up so that way by the time we start running to Appalachia and we're running those copper trains, we're going to be truly something else. So, yeah. And the big thing is, since we did drag all the cars out of the interchange, they're all at Dillsboro right now. So they will need to be taken away by various freight engines. So we'll see if anyone else pops on to help with that. Otherwise, we'll be doing that here ourselves. And yeah, just gonna move some trains along. Maybe talk about train stuff. Maybe not. Who knows? It's good to see a number of friendly faces out in the chat. Hey there, Rockstar, Kitiara. And we'll see who else hops on here. We kind of just launched the stream of surprise. It's kind of happening with like maybe a half-hour notice, but you know.
Surprise! I probably shouldn't be doing 50 in reverse, right?
Probably not. It won't help our safety rating.
Yeah, mine's kind of in the toilet at the moment. It's at 35%.
Well, that's fun.
So I need to work on getting that one up.
Okay. So we're slowly but surely going to work through this cut of cars, get everything delivered here. And, yeah. This is the switcher that has, let's see, 51,000 pounds of tractive effort. So we figure that between that and the banana train, that should be more than enough to switch out paperboard and handle all of the switching duties between Sylva and Dillsboro. And then we basically have a system where we currently have what's called the local freight that goes between Dillsboro, Wilmot, East Whittier, and Whittier proper, as well as Ella. We can't forget about Ella. And then after that, we're going to have like the Bryson and West freights that'll run. So we've got a couple of consists ready to go. And yeah, this locomotive's a chunk. I love it. We like big chunky locomotives over here. And you know, the little itty bitty locomotives, they help where they can. My thinking is once we get out of debt again, which honestly, only being about 20 grand in debt should be easy to take care of. We'll probably just go ahead and get our brand new crack passenger train I keep talking about. Haven't gotten it yet, but it is coming. But hey, we made some money up at Appalachia Junction. We'll let that drift downhill real quick. We'll make sure that that train is moving here. And all of our cars are down from Robinson Coal at the moment, so those cars are good. That train needs to load up with people. People who need people. Okay. And as soon as that's full, these trains have started to get more passengers waiting at Appalachia. And looks like some of the interchange cars from down here are starting to get ready to go back. They still have a ways to go, because I forget how many are for the signals and how many are for the branch. I know there's 2 or 3 sets for the branch that we have to worry about. And I think we're still on number 1 for them. Yeah, we're on phase 1, so we still have a fair amount of cars. But that should run back to there.
Yeah, to get up to Appalachia Junction, you need 2 cuts of 21 cars and a cut of 18. It's a lot of cars.
Good.
It's like 60 cars. And all of it non-revenue.
The best kind of cards, the best kind of trains are non-revenue. Okay, let's go ahead and slide that in here. Okay, come on. Push! Push! And, Kerchunk. Go ahead, put a set on there. $1 damage!
Oh,
You
no.
guys don't know anything. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, keep on switching. That's going over there. We got 2 cars for there, over there. Okay. I know what I'm doing, maybe.
Maybe.
Kind of, sort of, not really. But, yeah. Yes, Rockstar, we're planning on having an express. One that'll only stop at all of the high-value stations. So, you know, basically like Sylva, Dillsboro, Whittier, Bryson, and Appalachia, or something like that. But we're still figuring that part out as we go. Lots to figure out. Let's go ahead and bring this cut to a stop real quick. Those 2 cars need to go other places. We have another car at the end that needs to go in. But in order for this to go in easily, we're going to cut off all the power cars here. Take care
Power
of that.
cars?
Yes. Well, all the coal for the paperboard or the tannery, whichever you want to call it. Because they take forever and a day to unload. That's a joke. They actually unload very fast. And meanwhile, you'll see that we did switch out the pulpwood. Pulpwood is unloading much slower, though, because the pulpwood is pretty much full at this point. Yeah, Parsons Tannery is 100%. Sylva Paperboard's at 80%, but it's waiting on coal. And thankfully, we have the coal. So that'll then keep getting unloaded here. I think the game has realized that we mean business when we are doing all these. Most of our contracts are tier 5, with the exception of Robinson Coal, which is currently tier 1, and I want to update that to tier, well, as high as we can get. I think currently we're stuck at tier 2, or 3. Let's see what it says. Tier 2, because of our crap safety rating, but you know, we'll get that figured out. And hopefully get that going. I'll also say, for those who like Lethal Company, I know the game's popular and everyone's playing it, but we do have a couple of Lethal Company videos dropping this week, and then a lot of shorts. And feel free to please check those out if you have any interest. Midland's in them, so
Yeah.
if you don't like me, you can watch it for Midland's sake. If you don't like Midland, you can watch it for my sake. It all is the balanced circle of life.
If you don't like either of us, why are you here?
Yes. But yeah. And I'm trying to think of ways that we can also get some more subscribers for the channel. I am almost at 150 subscribers, which thank you to all of you for doing that. That's about 150 subscribers in a month, maybe a month and a half, depending on how you treat it. But thank you to all of you who continue to watch these stupid shenanigans, whether they are train or crazy shenanigan related or whatever. So I'm hoping to get the channel up to a point where we can help to get super chats and fun stuff. I don't know what we'll do yet with that, but it's something that I'm starting to think of. So coming soon to a railroad near you. And yeah, we'll just continue to see what we can make happen here. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button on the video, share it on your YouTube stream with any friends you have, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever the hell they call a lot of that stuff today. Because
Whatever the hip youngsters say.
Yes. And a reminder, if you hate me, do it for Midland. Midland's our little baby boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Rockstar, no, the Tier 5 contracts doesn't affect passengers. Passenger numbers seem to only be affected by the frequency of the trains you run. And because we run trains all the time,
yeah,
it's pretty high.
But, it also seems to slightly get affected by, the amount of freight you serve in a town. So if you're pretty consistent about freight in the town, more passengers show up.
Yeah. We're at the point where we regularly have 20 to 80 people waiting at any given stop. And then obviously the bigger towns, they fill up very quickly. But that's because we're only running 2 trains a day. Or 2 passenger trains at a time, I should say. If we had a crack passenger train, that'll obviously impact that as well. Let's go ahead and get number 2 moving out of Hemingway here. Because Hemingway's now taken care of. And we'll go ahead. Come on, get that damn fusee out. And I know that we're rolling towards our doom here, but just to make sure that switches are set, that is set. Midland, just be advised, you will be coming in on 2 at Bryson.
Okay.
Damn.
What?
I was not anticipating sneezing, so hope your ears did not bleed after that. Oh, I did hit those cars. Well, that's fun.
You hit or through?
I gently tapped into. But hey, they didn't make the cars explode.
Well, that's good.
Okay, come on, close the thing. Okay. All right. So Parsons Tannery tracks there are now unloading. Hey, look, it's Ezekiel.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Ezekiel has arrived.
Yes, he has. I'm going to go ahead and just stop right there. So, Ezekiel, we are on the Suffer and Southern tonight.
Yeah, I saw.
And we have plenty to do. So,
what do you need?
So here's what's going on. Midland's in one of the passenger trains. The other one's currently being AI'd. That's number 2, the one that's heading backwards from Hemingway down the hill. We also have 3 freights that need to leave from, what's that place called? Dillsboro. That's the name of the place, Dillsboro. So, number 6 should be over there getting coal and water. There's also 734, which is in the engine lead. So, there's one train that's going to Bryson, and then there's a separate train that's going to act as a local between essentially Wilmot, East Whittier, and Ella. So take whichever one you would like of those options. I'm currently just switching with number 1 down in East Sylva.
Okay.
But if you do have a freight train that you're taking out of Dillsboro, make sure it has a caboose, please.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Yes, basically, we are adding an Acela to the Northeast Regional. That's basically what's happening with this railroad.
Oh God.
I mean, it's a good analogy.
It is.
But, yeah. This railroad is pretty big, and we're going to make it bigger, because why not? We're at that point.
See, this is a railroad that actually needs a Pacific. My railroad
We
does
have
not.
a Pacific. I am tempted to get the smaller Pacific for the crack passenger train.
As long as that passenger train is like 2 cars.
Well, maybe it will be. But then maybe we'll get a second Pacific. Or, what do we not have yet? We don't have the C-46.
You don't have a Jeep.
We don't have a Jeep, that's true. So, decisions. But, yeah. So we'll see. Okay.
Oh. I might need permissions.
Oh,
Ever so
Well-
slightly.
you could use permissions. You mean you don't want to just be a passenger forever?
I mean, if you want me to run any of this freight, I
Yeah.
might need to be able to move a locomotive.
Yep. Now, I just realized that 734 is pretty borked right now. So you may just want to take the Burke.
What
Depending
train
on...
isn't booked right now?
The new switcher and the passenger trains are pretty much the ones that are not borked. 90 is currently parked at
Yeah,
East
734
Whittier.
is borked.
Yeah. Some things
Okay.
have happened in a video that'll be coming out probably later this week, so you can see what happens. So,
Yeah, I'll just take the Burke.
yes, Burke is love. Burke is life.
On this railroad.
No. That is a fact, Midland. Just because the QNS is not getting a Burke today doesn't mean it won't get it tomorrow.
I mean, it kind of does.
I'm just waiting for the day that you need a Burke.
On the QNS, I probably won't.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that car is spotted. Let's go ahead.
Angry, I
And
thought you said I was coming in on track 2.
You're supposed to be.
Why did I get switched to track 3?
Check your switches.
Yeah, I noticed.
Number 2 is coming in from the other end of the yard, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, and welcome, Random Snick. Welcome to the chaos of the suffering Southern. So let's see. So Parsons Tannery is full. Sylva Paperboard's waiting for coal. Yeah, everything else is pretty decent. Oh god, it's saying it's going to take 13 hours to get 734 and the other board cars back into operation.
That's like after they've been fixed for a day.
They've been, I mean, they're a thing, yes.
I mean,
So we'll
at
see.
least the shop crews are getting familiar with them.
Yeah. Well, I have 10 people working at each of my shops. I'm not
10?
saying that I anticipated something like this happening, but I'd rather have the people on staff, that way they can take care of it quickly and not have to wait for like, oh man, it's going to be 2 in-game days when we're running so many damn cars and so many things. Because yes, you just keep getting more and more engines, but you know, where's the fun in that? Okay, so that's there. All right, how did that do for the money? Hey, we can pay it on to that. We're back to 20 grand. Welcome, Nasu. And yeah, all right, let's go ahead, grab those other cars, get them switched out. We're probably gonna leave that one car that's ready for the interchange where it is, because that whole string usually goes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So we'll get these two switched out, and then off we'll go into the Wild Blue Yonder. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the interchanges for people who haven't seen the current status of it. $9! So, you know, plenty of cars here. We can easily move some of this stuff around because it's not quite in a way that I'd like it. It's kind of wasting space at the moment, but we'll get that all sorted out here. And thankfully, because we have number one doing its thing, then that'll be good. Yes, we'll see what happens with the chaos. Who knows? I might buy another locomotive today. We don't know. But if I did buy a new locomotive, what would I get? Would it be the Jeep? Would it be the C46?
Would it be another Burke?
Probably not another Burke. Until they get a way to easily turn the engines down at Dillsboro with the Burke. That's kind of like the one thing holding me back from going Burke heavy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're awesome. They are power hungry, big old locomotives, but they do limit you in some ways. Okay, let's get this cut taken care of here. And pulpwood wise, oh yeah, it looks like stuff is speeding up now that the coal is there. So looks like, if we're looking at it, yeah, silver paperboard, which is that one now, that's going to start chunking through. So that'll be excellent. Yeah. So I will say the people at work found my YouTube channel over the weekend.
They did.
They did.
Oh no.
And I got some raised eyebrows, and I'm like, what? You know, having fun, playing train games. And they're like, Judgy
no.
McJudging, you know.
Judgy McJudgington.
Yeah. I think that car is going to go.
So what video? Wait, which video did they find?
They found the 7.5 hour stream.
Oh God.
Now, they did
Oh,
not
God.
watch it, but apparently over the weekend they had like their recommendeds pop up, and they saw that either I was live or something was up, and they're like, "What the hell?" So I have been spotted in the wild.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Your cover's blown.
Yep.
Delete everything. The cover's blown.
Invest in Dogecoin. Yes. What? Okay. Well, this will be a very easy switching job here. I don't know if they got the Chariots of Fire. That was one hell of a way to end a stream. And thank you to those who tuned in for that. That was absolute mad lad chaos. I was so tired by the end of that damn stream. Was that last week? Or was that a week before that?
That was last week.
Jesus. Time has no meaning.
Because this past Saturday, I streamed, but it wasn't a 5. No, the 5 hour was last Friday. The 7 hour was last Friday.
Okay.
And then I streamed on Saturday. So how is the 080?
The 080 is beautiful. However, it's running low on water, so, and it's also done with its stuff over at Sylva for now, so we'll worry about switching out some of the other goodies later on. So I'm going to bring it over, and then we're going to have to make some decisions of what equipment to use for freight runs. Because obviously the Burke's doing Burke things. Also, did you send number 2?
I did.
Thank you.
It's heading towards Ella.
Excellent. And Fusey's down at Ella. And let's see. Fusey's down at Whittier. And a Fusey should be down at Wilmot, too.
Well, the Burke is currently contemplating just taking both the Whittier cut and the Bryson cut up to Whittier.
The Burke could do that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Burke is theoretically capable of doing that.
Well, as soon as I was told to take the Burke, I went, I can just take both.
Well, there you go.
At least up to East Whittier. And
Yep,
then
and then I can take care of the switching for East Whittier.
Yep.
Yeah, because I forgot 734 is completely borked at the moment. But, yeah, I think the way we're going to keep it now is that there will always be 3 locomotives at Dillsboro. There'll be 2 switchers and then a freight locomotive. The East Whittier will always have the logging Mikado and may have a freight locomotive stationed there just for whatever purpose. And then Bryson's kind of the catch-all of everything else.
Good to know.
Hey, there's EBK. Currently, things are calm. Things are peaceful. Things are good.
Things are peaceful.
We're only 20 grand in debt, but, you know, that's much better than 130,000. That will not be repeated. Because I did just have the thought go to my mind, well, I could always buy the Jeep and then use it to take a freight west. And I'm like, nope, it's a bad idea. And since we have Ezekiel here, he can do the thing. So. But, yeah. So we'll keep rolling here. But yeah, the plan again, for those who missed it earlier, is get stuff fixed up again. Buy a Jeep at some point, but before we do that, we're going to buy our cracked passenger train That'll basically live out of Bryson, and we just kind of send out whenever we feel like it as the express. And we'll get a couple of cars from single player carried over that don't exist in the multiplayer world right now. And then, of course, get up to Alarka. Because more trains.
More trains!
Yes. Okay. I am about to enter Dillsborough from the east.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me shove back into the hole.
Well, I can always hold. I was just going to go to the engine servicing lead.
Oh, you're fine then.
Yeah.
I'm clear of that.
Although I may grab the 2 cabooses that are just sitting there, unless you grabbed one of them, and
No,
put them on a stub.
There was a caboose already attached to the Bryson cut,
Uh-huh.
so I'm gonna use that one.
Oh, yeah. Yes, look, we have cabooses. We have the late wood and the early steel caboose now. So we have them for freight duties.
Caboose!
Yes, we may buy a few more at some point, but we're going to pay down the debt first.
Go to that track.
Okay, and that
So
car's
which
done.
of the 2 do you prefer, the late wood or the steel caboose?
Well, like, I think the wood caboose would be good for, like, the copper trains or the coal drags, but then the steel ones can be for, like, I hate to say, like, normal everyday use, but that's basically what they'd be for.
Yeah, like the local freights and everything.
Yeah. The stuff that's going to be more frequently used, and then the wood ones can get beat up on the long hauls. So. Okay. Yeah, so here are 2 cabooses. Hopefully I don't ram right into them. That would be funny, right? I immediately bork our new cabooses.
I mean, it would be funny, but don't.
Well, that handbrake doesn't do crap.
Well then. Alright, did my people disembark? They did.
Okay. Hey, look, that's a freight train.
Freight train! Number 2 is heading towards Whittier.
Okay.
Or at least it should be.
Okay, so
I
we'll
just
put...
need to grab my caboose and I'll be good to go.
Sweet.
Although the Burke is facing the wrong direction, but
Yeah.
I'll fix that at Whittier.
Cool. Alright, so the cabooses are now holding steady. We're going to go ahead, water and coal this honkin' engine here. And we'll go up to East Whittier to await the thing. The thing being the Burke. The Burke being the train. The big train.
Big train?
The train that is big.
Big train!
Yes. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and cross over. But yeah, this railroad's coming quite a ways. By the way, we named number 1 Big Switchy.
Big Switchy.
Yes, so number 5 is Switchy McSwitcherton. And number 1 is Big Switchy.
I see.
Yes, we don't have to think about it too hard. Just know that it exists. And those pulpwood cars over there are really janked up. Let's take a
Really
quick
janked.
look and see how bad they are. Because is Angry talking out of his butt, or did something happen? And the answer is, if you watch the Banana Train borking video, you'll know exactly what happened. And if you haven't watched it, after this stream, you can watch that video and see what happened. But, yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, that car is at, oh, it's at 42% now. 58, and then the rest are at 100. But we'll send them all as a unit later on. For now, we're just going to leave this on the engine servicing lead, but we will move it up to get coal. But that'll take plenty of water here. So meanwhile, let's take a look down the road, see what's going on here. So Barker's Creek, we've got a couple of cars loading there. Got some passengers getting down over there. Wilmont has cars that are loading still. They are not ready for pickup yet, but they're at least spotted. Then if we head up to East Whittier, you'll see that we have number 90, the Decapod, currently here with a string of wood cars. Wood cars being log cars, because why the hell would you call them wood cars? And what we're going to do, we have, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars still loading or unloading. How much is going on at the sawmill? Sawmill is perpetually at 100%. So we'll see how long it takes for that to happen.
All right. Caboose is hooked up. I'm leaving Dillsboro for Whittier.
Nice. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. And is that one manual? Now it is. We need to put this in a place. I think the answer is we're going to go ahead, back this little stuff up by like 2 or 3 cars, and then kind of spread these between the 2 tracks here. That way we're not fouling anything. Yes. Now here's a question for the chat. This is your question of the day from Angry. If you're going to a restaurant and they have the option between, you can tell I'm hungry because I'm asking food questions.
Oh God.
And they have the option of hot pepper cheese balls or pretzels, like with beer cheese or something. Which would you choose?
Hot pepper cheese balls.
Well, that was a very quick answer from Midland.
Hot pepper cheese balls.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to go ahead and take care of switching some of these cars out at Whittier, because why not? That'll give us something to do. If we look up the hill, let's take a quick pop up there. We don't have anything. I don't think we have anything on the hill right now. So that's fun. So that's clear. That's clear. And oh wait, we did bring some cars up. They're loading up here at, oh, they're already loaded. Jesus Christ. So we have plenty of wood. Is the end result of this moment here. And I got number 2 here, Midland.
So it took forever to reset the air after hooking up the caboose, so
I
it's
believe
finally
it.
moving.
And just be aware there's a passenger train being flung towards you, number 6, but we'll have you pass, probably at Barker's or Thomas Valley, one of the two.
Okay.
Wow, Rockstar, you think that General is the agent of chaos on this railroad? That's admirable, but no.
he gives it a good shot.
He does. To his credit. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, pull these couple of empties off, put the other cars in, and we're going to run these empties. Let's see. We have multiple options. So Conley Creek is getting sucked dry of wood, but we do have 18 logs still up at T1, which basically means we can do 6 cars of wood there. So yeah, we'll probably just run it up to there just for the sake of... Oh, I can't see shit through this window. There we go. Quick keys are good. Hey, look, it's passenger train. Passenger train running in reverse.
Passenger train?
Yes. Number 2.
My passenger train is also running in reverse, but mainly because I thought I had enough brake on for Hemingway, and I definitely didn't.
Oh. So, what's going to make the most sense here? Wow, General's the icing on the cake. Tell us how you really feel. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Oh, the people want General. I see. They don't want us. They want General.
I see how it is. Just whatever you do, don't say his name 3 times in a mirror. Sometimes that means he'll show up and start causing chaos. See, I was hoping he would just magically show up if I said that, but obviously that hasn't happened, so...
Obviously. Alright, there's evidently nobody at Hemingway.
Correct. But we're almost ready to pay down more debt, which is good.
Pay down the debt. Pay down the debt.
Yeah. And, how many cars do we have? A lot. We have a lot of cars. I don't know how many. We probably have 30 or 40 pulpwood, 20 or 30 log cars, 2 passenger fleets, and 7 or 8 locomotives now. How many locomotives do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9! 9 locomotives!
9. You have this. You and I have the same amount of locomotives.
Yes, but I have a much more diverse and fun lineup of locomotives. You just have freaking Mikados everywhere.
Hey, there's 3 moguls as well, of 2 varying sizes, as well as an SW1. Actually, that means I have 10 locomotives. I have 1 more locomotive than you.
It's not about the number of locomotives you have, it's how you use them.
I like to think I've used them pretty well.
We'll let the courts decide.
The court of public opinion.
Yes, the court of Ragtimer. Yes. Rockstar, you have it correct. I am the chaotic mastermind of the Suffering Southern. Everyone else is just here to suffer along with us.
Exactly.
Also, I'm going to hold in the hole at Barker's and wait for the passenger train.
Cool.
It's almost to Thomas Valley already.
Okay.
Well then.
I mean, I can stop it in Thomas Valley if you want to keep going.
Sure. Go ahead and stop it in Thomas Valley.
Oh, damn right, I'm going to stop it in Thomas Valley.
Yeah.
Passenger train, you have been deprioritized. You are clear through Thomas Valley.
Oh God.
Isn't it great when I cause chaos on my own railroad?
Why not?
I mean, there is a reason that, especially for those who watch Lethal Company, you'll know that on here, my literal picture on Steam is the fat controller.
Yes.
So, you know, it's not because I'm fat, it's because I'm big boned.
And Midland keeps giving you cookies.
Thankfully, that has not happened in almost a month and a half now, which
No, it happened.
Angry is happy for.
It happened a month ago. Yes.
Well, either way, Angry has finally started to lose weight again, and I think it's because I don't have
A bunch of cookies.
yeah, a bunch of cookies. Now, I have been slowly going through pretzels. There's the bag of pretzels I got in advance of you and Boo coming to visit me. But, you know.
Hey, at least that's taking time.
Yeah, that's been a, week and a half, slow build on eating them. Okay. Okay, push those cars up. We need to get these last two open flats, open skeleton cars, really.
Chat, should I fling this train off the rails like a crazy train?
Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, look, it's number 2. Stopped at a red board at Thomas Valley. I really wish that Wilmot had a longer passing siding. Like an actual passing siding.
Yeah.
But Thomas Valley is, I guess, fine.
It's close enough.
Yeah. It'll work for the purpose established. Okay, come on, train. Believe in you. Okay, pull that. Oh, it's son of a gun. I need to pull forward.
What?
No. Don't use the sound effect. Don't you use the sound effect, Midland. Wow, I am beating these cars to shit right now. Pull forward! There it is. Thankfully, the equipment's still in decent shape. 99, 98, 96. Break back the big train! But I don't have the big train. Ezekiel has the big train. Bring the big train back! God. The night of drunken debauchery.
Oh God, what?
But I really think that your chat wants.
I mean, you're not wrong. We do have a lot of soundboards. Why do I keep hitting that damn headlight button?
Because it's right there.
I mean, probably. But yeah.
Oh, Grand
Well,
Trunk.
Interesting.
Hmm?
Oh, the brakes set up and they won't release.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, you had the big train. It's gonna take it a while.
Yeah.
5 hours later.
I've never run a train this big, so
Well,
See, the reason it takes that long is you need to.
stop the big train! No.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So those cars are respotted. Hopefully it'll continue to dump the train. And we're going to run this one up the hill. There's been a request for the Milwaukee Road. I do not have that one pre-saved.
The Milwaukee Road?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm just not in the right
Milwaukee
Discord.
Road.
There it is. Play it again.
Milwaukee Road.
Uh-huh.
I see Strasburg 90's putting work in at the East Whittier.
Mm-hmm. Damn right it is. I see someone through that switch.
Yes. Wait, what switch?
The one in
That switch.
Thomas Valley.
That one.
Oh, the one in Thomas Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw that switch.
Damn right you did.
I kind of wanted a green and not a red.
They were green!
There we go. Now the passenger train should get a green.
There
Look
we
how
go.
responsible you are.
I know, right?
So nice of you. Suppose the general who would just let the train sit,
there.
or Storm who would just let the train sit. Not that I have any aggressive issues that need to be worked out.
I currently have a red board into Whittier.
That's because I'm in the way. You're now clear.
Okay.
Yeah, now it should be cleared up.
I'm gonna pull into the yard at East Whittier and drop these cars off.
Yep, just drop them in number 2.
Yep. And I'm gonna have to do some switching to get my my caboose.
You can always leave the caboose on the main track.
Oh yeah, I could. How about that?
But I also will be back down from my little logging escapade in just the next few minutes, so I can always run down and grab it for you if need be.
Are you using Strasburg 90 for a logging escapade?
Look, the other number 7 is still fairly borked. So if we take a look at it, number 7 is currently at... Oh, it's almost at 96%, so it's almost back. Which means we can send 90 either to Bryson or Dillsboro. I'd imagine probably Dillsboro to await its
I like
fate.
how Bryson received one fare.
Look, sometimes it just do be like that,
Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, number 2. I'll take care of that. Oh, he didn't throw the switch back. Now we're good. $58. Holy shit. Alright. Passenger train is moving. Wait, hold on. How much money do you have this? Oh, we're $7 short. $7 whole short.
$7 whole.
Yes.
$7 whole.
Yes. Also, remember how we had the techno music last time? Or whenever the hell it was? Why the hell did we do that? Just seems so silly. Alright, let's keep on shoving up this hill. Wait,
Back.
who was that? Was
I
that
think it was
General?
Ezekiel.
Oh.
No, that was Ezekiel.
What? You can't prove it.
I didn't hit the soundboard and Angry didn't hit the soundboard. That leaves you.
Well, no, here's the thing, because General at one point was a quack entrance.
At one point. I don't think
Yes.
he is any longer. And he's not in chat.
Correct. At least not currently, that we're aware of. Okay. Let's get those in position. And Viola. And that should now get loading. And let's roll deck downhill. Yes, General does have the bad to the bone entrance. We'll see if we hear it tonight. I don't know if we will or not. Although it is around the time that he would normally hop on. But I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. We're going to leave these cars up here right now. Because I really don't feel like going to get them. No, we probably should. Because then we'd have them. Well, then what we can do... We can go ahead and get number 7 set to help with the switching. And we're going to AI this one to go up the hill. Now, the last time I AI'd this train to go up the hill, it ignored a few Z. But, you know, that was the past. Now is now. So, we'll see. Okay, so that's going to be set to go there. And we're going to go ahead, put that fusee there. Actually, you know what? We're going to put the switch thrown against it. That way it'll definitely stop. Meanwhile, number 6 is coming into the yard.
There we go. I am going to take just the engine around the Y real quick, though.
Okay.
Being backward is driving me up a wall.
That is fine. Let's see. 97%. I can live with that. How much water and coal you got? Well, we'll sit here while we wait for number 90 to do its thing. And we'll wait for Ezekiel to go around here with the Burke. All right, let's get this out of the engine house here. Because damn it, we have money that needs to be made. I will also say, since we're just over an hour in, again, thank you to all of you who are watching and enjoying the content. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and sharing the video with people you know. And hitting that like button on here definitely helps out as well. So if you'd be so inclined to do so, greatly appreciate the support. If not, no worries. Hope you enjoy the content either way. And if you don't enjoy the content, then what the hell are you doing here? You know, get a life. No. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that watered and we'll get some coal in there. That locomotive looks a hell of a lot better than the last time we had it. Oh, that train's just dumping. Okay. So what we're going to do is once we're full of water... Wow, that did not take long at all. Since he's still Ying, let's go ahead and get the coal in the hole. And thank you, Rockstar. Appreciate it. And at some point, we are going to launch a Discord. We do have one built. There's just a few things that need to be done with it.
Yes.
So hopefully, maybe this week, maybe next, we'll have it. We kind of keep teasing it.
I would say by next week. I need to build out some roles and stuff in there and get some things up and running.
Yes.
So probably by
roles.
next week. I'm not gonna say when next week, but next week at some point.
Yes, it could. It can happen. It might happen. And maybe we'll do like a special stream or something once we hit 200 subscribers in here. You know, because again, this channel has grown kind of crazy fast, at least in my opinion. Do we have 5,000 subs? No, we don't need 5,000 subs. We got a nice community of people here, and if it grows, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
So excellent. 90 has stopped on the hill.
The hill.
The hill.
Every railroad has the hill. Some railroads have more than one hill.
Yes.
All right. I'm done with the Y. Coming back.
Excellent. Hey, 90, the switch is still thrown against you. Stop trying to move.
But 90's like, but I want to move.
No. Not until I tell it to.
I want to move. Alright, people.
Money!
Money.
That means we can pay down the debt.
Pay down the debt. There's 3 people at Ella Station waiting to go to Hemingway.
Yes. Hey, number 2 is stopped at a red board. I think I know why. It's all because of the Milwaukee Road.
It's entirely the Milwaukee Road's fault.
The Milwaukee Road. Alright, that's clear. And since we're checking, let's just make sure that there's fusees down. And I'm glad I checked.
Why?
Because there was no fusees down at the place. Hello, Burke.
Whoops. I totally was not paying attention to the switches.
Suddenly Burke.
Suddenly, Birkenstocks. Yes. Hey, look, it's a Durango and Silverton car. Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna say I should have already had the air set up.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Hmm.
And I can attempt to fling this caboose at you. But
If you want.
I don't know how easily I can do that, though. It's like the further I think about this, it's like, no, this becomes trickier than I thought. Yeah, let's see here.
All right, I am hooked into that. So if you just shove that cut out of the way, I can back up and grab it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but I didn't stop the caboose far enough back, so.
It's what it is. So what if I just clunked it pretty hard?
Donk.
It's a caboose.
Well, it's your caboose, so.
It knows what it did.
Knows what it is.
All right, start shoving back. I'm bringing the caboose and I'll try to fling it at you. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Because there's nothing that could go wrong with this. Oh, well, apparently that caboose had its brakes on, so when I tried to roll it towards you, it just stopped. So, have fun with that.
It's fine.
It's all General's fault.
Entirely General's fault.
It is 1000% General's fault. Hey, money.
Money.
Okay, so once we're out of the way of him, we're going to go ahead and step temporarily.
Well, it's far enough back, I might just be able to take off down the main.
Then I will continue to move forward.
You will continue to move forward.
Yes, we will be moving forward.
Go forward!
Yes, exactly. Okay. Trying to think of the best way to do this. We're going to go ahead and take care of the Whittier Sawmill cars first. How many cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 4. Damn, it's like easy mode today. Because eventually we got to get these Conley Creek cars up to Conley Creek.
I know Connolly Creek would appreciate that.
Yes. So what we'll do, I think the standard solution is we kill the Batman. Actually, no, we're going to do this. But yeah, we're gonna get these cars out of the way. Go ahead and take care of the couple of cars at the sawmill. We'll go ahead, roll up, take care of Whittier House and Stenzel, and then we'll run up the Conley Creek branch.
Be aware.
Be aware.
I'm here. I'm here.
Be prepared. Oh.
All right. The Burke is heading down the main.
I mean, if you want to be prepared, that's entirely up to you.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got to get the other passenger train moving. So back to Dillsborough we go temporarily. Okay, go train, go. And I'm curious, so that one still has ways to go. That car's empty. That has 33.
Why am I looking at a red board?
You've got people in your way.
Well, why?
Because there's people in your way. So you'll deal with it.
But I don't want people in my
Because
way.
you have a freight in your way.
I don't want a freight in my way.
Well, too bad. Can't always have what you want.
I mean, fair.
Okay. There goes the Burke. There goes the Burke. Yeah, there goes the Burke. It's got a nice caboose at the end.
Nice caboose.
It is a nice caboose.
Oh, yes. It's a very nice caboose.
Yes. And if anyone says it's not a nice caboose, then they're obviously not appreciative of a nice caboose.
They're obviously wrong.
Yeah, they're obviously wrong. Okay.
Burke, get out of my way.
Money!
That Burke got some lean to it.
Burke is thick.
Yeah, it does. It does the thing.
In a little bit of exaggerated of a manner, but yes.
No, not exaggerated. It just is what it is.
It's got a little bit of the wobbles.
That's not how that works, though.
It's not how any of this works.
It's also a video game.
No, this is real life, don't you know?
Oh, what?
What?
It is?
How else do you think I've been paying down my credit card debt? It's
Oh,
not
shit.
debt. It's
I
real
didn't
life
know it
credit
could
card
do
debt
that.
simulator.
I need to play this more.
Yes.
Although my save is not in debt, so, you
Well.
know.
Mine wasn't in debt for like a day. Not even that, maybe less than a day.
My save has never been in debt, so it's fine.
Look at the dude here trying to flex how much money he has.
But also, it's progressing quite a bit slower because of it.
Hmm.
That helps things go quicker. But it also results in debt.
Uh-huh. Well, I do have Whittier to Bryson with signals and 3 engines.
Midland, are you on the move? Yes, you are.
Hi.
Is that Reading 6?
Does that answer your question?
Maybe. Hey, money! Wow, we're $3 short of paying down the debt again. $3 whole dollars. 3 doll hairs.
3 adult hairs.
Yes. Also, you know what time it is on the stream?
Big train?
No. It's time to ask chat a question as a poll.
Oh.
I'm not going to even tell the chat what the question is. You're going to have to see it pop up here. It's a very important question. All right. Chat, this is now your time. This is your participation trophy part of the thing. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability.
What is your social security number?
No, I can't ask that in a poll. But I can ask other important, hard-hitting questions.
Pancakes or waffles?
Yeah.
This is a very important question.
It tells us a little about a
It must
person.
be asked.
So then here's the question for you both. Pancakes or waffles? And by the way, we're not
like
talking about our friend named Pancakes. We're just talking about pancakes in general.
Yes. Like I answered in the poll, waffles.
Hmm.
See, I like both if the waffle is not like too crispy. I need some like doughiness to my waffle.
You want a floppy waffle?
Slightly, yeah. If I'm comparing a crispy waffle to a pancake, then it's going to be the pancake that wins. But if I have a slightly floppy waffle and a pancake, then it's dead even.
But it's got to be a crispy waffle.
Midland,
And
remind
it's
me
gotta
not to
be-
touch your floppy waffle.
It's got to be a crispy waffle, and you soften it up with the syrup.
But anytime I've tried that, the syrup never actually softens it up.
Because you can't make it too crispy.
Hmm.
There's like a fine line you gotta walk.
Man, a lot of people like waffles. That is surprising.
Because it is the correct choice.
You people. Sad, sad people.
It's not sad when it's correct.
No, it's sad when you're incorrect. Because if you get a chocolate chip pancake, here's your pro tip with Angry. How to get diabetes in several easy steps. First off, you get pancake batter. You can get the pancake batter of your choice, and then you add chocolate chips to it. You then make your pancakes like normal, and when you serve them with mint chocolate chip ice cream on top, whipped cream, and chocolate sauce.
But just think, you could do the same thing with a waffle.
But it's not as fun with a waffle. This has been Hot Takes with Angry.
But you also get to use a waffle iron.
I can make the thing whatever. That's my official response. I'm just kind of disappointed in chat. I was expecting more pancake fans. Speaking of, I do need to get back to our friend named Pancakes, because he was able to get me a lovely, lovely tour. Of a place.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we never sent that train. Let's go ahead and send a train.
Never sent what train?
Don't worry about it.
I might have to worry about it.
Well, there's a passenger train going to be at Dillsborough soon.
Okay, well, I'm at Wilmot.
That's fun. There's 2 passing sightings. We'll figure out what happens when we get there.
Okay.
Hey, money! 18,000. See, this is the right way to play the game. Because before we had the debt challenge, I was like, oh my god, we have 18,000, we have so much more to go. And I'm more like, 18,000's 18,000, not the best, not the worst,
Yeah.
So,
With how much money you can make in the game, yeah, it's not as much of a concern.
Yeah. Alright. We're going to start doing some switching over here. I'm happy to see some Monty Python references in chat, though. I will give all of you credit for that. You've all earned gold stars for your Monty Python references. However, I am going to turn off the poll because y'all are dumb with your love of waffles. All 6 of you who answered waffles need to have a serious talk with your friends and loved ones about things. So. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to go ahead, uncouple this car, take care of these. Then we're going to head over to Stencil, drop off those cars, leave the Ella car down here, and then we're going to go and back this sucker up and take it all the way up to the top of the hill. The top of the hill. And meanwhile, we'll go back and rescue the 90 who's been patiently sitting up there for us for the past, 15 minutes or something. So, yeah. Man, aren't we a lively bunch sometimes?
Yes. So lively.
It's all General's fault. 18,000 in debt. And we'll have to check all these other things. Okay. So 2 cars for Stencil. Leave that one once we're done with it. one of these two passing tracks. Looks like we're going to have the meet at Cowie. I'm sorry. People have told me it's Cowie. I
Cowie?
realize that I keep missaying it, and I blame General. It's all General's fault. He's not here to defend himself. Therefore,
It's his fault.
yes. Okay, so while that backs up, I'm going to go ahead and get the passenger train moving. It's got enough water to get to Whittier. So we'll go ahead, put this one in the hole at Cowie, and then it'll go once I tell it to go. Okay, let's keep on backing up. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll bring this to a stop right out here. Go ahead, throw the switch. And then we'll move this one all forward and shit. Okay. All right. Come on, son of a bitch. Move! Move! Turn the handbrake!
Mhm.
Oh god, stop! Nope, nope! Fuck you, car! Hopefully that clears. Well, let's see what happens now. Alright, let's go ahead and back this puppy up.
You're bringing the big train back?
I'm bringing a train back.
Oh.
Am I gonna scrape the paint? Am I gonna scrape the paint? Oh. Nope, but it's damn close. Oh, no, we did. The bigger boxcar did it. So that's like a American Freedom Train at the B&O Railroad Museum sort of situation, you know? Wah! All right. So we'll drag this puppy up onto that crossover. We'll then go ahead and AI this train to go up the hill. We'll then go and rescue the decapod. Hey, Ma, what else is going on in this stupid little railroad, you know? How's the Burke doing? Excellent, riveting conversation.
The Burke is doing.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No.
We're good.
What?
We're good.
You okay?
Everything-
Almost had a crash. Almost had a crash. Don't worry. Don't
well,
worry.
You were saying that right as I was passing the other passenger train, so I got very concerned very quickly.
You should have been.
So anyway, I have parked the Burke at the Roundhouse in Bryson,
Okay.
and I'm grabbing number 5 to start switching out the cars in that consist.
Excellent. Excellent. Alrighty. Now, if my lumbago lets me, we will go ahead and begin moving these cars up the hill. And why did I say my lumbago? I don't know. I'm fucking weird. Deal with it. I'm also very tired. I'm just in a perpetual state of being tired.
Welcome to life.
Yeah.
Welcome to adulthood.
Okay, so I've got to watch this as it goes around the curve here. Because once it clears that red board, then I'm going to go ahead and throw this switch. Okay, so now that that's going there, let's quickly head up the line, make sure that there's nothing that's going to impede the backup Mikado. Okay, get it, because it's backing up the hill. God, I'm fucking lame. Jesus Christ. So, we're going to go ahead and send this all the way up the hill. That said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm so damn tired. And then that should hopefully stop at that place. Meanwhile, hey look, it's the Berg. It's the number 90. We're gonna go ahead and take it out of AI mode. By the way, did number 2 ever get moving again?
Yes.
Okay. There's that motherfucker.
Hi, how's it going?
So, in general, we have some things to discuss.
Oh,
So, according to the chat, let me go back here. I need to go back.
According to the chat, everything is your fault.
No, it's not even
no,
that.
no.
According to the
we-
chat, people are always wondering where General
established-
is. And, let's see. They're thinking that, General is the agent of chaos on this railroad.
Why? Yeah, they're chanting. There was a section there where they were chanting me for a second. Huh.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, you are the true soul of this railroad.
Yeah. What is it? What is it they say? Come for angry ragtime or stay for general?
Something like that.
Although, the important revelation is chat loves waffles.
Oh, I did. I saw that. Yeah.
I mean,
What do
they're
you
wrong,
think
but
of chat liking waffles?
Well, waffles are good, but I
What are
will
they
say
favorite?
some really good homemade pancakes are hard to beat.
thank you, General.
You
You have
like
affirmed my faith in
waffles?
humanity. In humanity, I mean in you.
Yay! So yeah. What's going on? What's happening?
So we got a couple of things going on. Banana Train's probably almost done at this point. Number one's currently in the servicing yard at Dillsboro. The trains have been taken west. Ezekiel's currently switching out. Bryson, we've got one of the two passenger trains controlled by Midland. He has the Atlantic, by the way. Just to let you know. He has stolen your Atlantic.
Wait a minute.
Like he's stolen your hearts.
Wait a minute. There's a new caboose.
There's 2 new caboose.
Yes.
Two new caboose. Oh, there is 2 new caboose. Why are there 2 new caboose?
Why not?
But are they nice caboose?
They are. One is arguably nicer than the other, but you know.
Yeah. And yet, I don't see a green one.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead.
Also, one of the toll cars down here at Sylva or at Dillsboro are empty.
Yeah, we're eventually gonna start switching out more cars for Sylva. We just haven't gotten to there yet.
One of the locust pin ones are empty. Only one of them though.
Correct. The one that's been there for like forever.
Yeah. And we still have the 3 cars which I touched into the siding, and you weren't streaming while we were doing that, were you?
No, I recorded that.
Yeah.
Coming out later this week.
Yeah. Coming soon to a theater
Yes.
near you. Okay, so number 4 is down at Sylva. Number 1, number 734, and Banana Train. Banana Train is still not quite there. It's at 89%. What happened to Western Maryland?
You were there.
Oh yeah.
You caused it.
No,
No, actually I didn't.
that was not him. That was actually somebody else.
He shall not be named.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, but you were saying everything on that goes wrong on the railroad is my fault. As those who will watch the video, whenever it comes out in the next couple days, will clearly see we established that anything and everything that goes wrong is Dark's fault.
Maybe.
Did he not say that?
He did, perhaps.
Perhaps. Who's spending money on my card? Oh, Patreon.
Hope that
Patreon
train slows down.
for that game which we're waiting for patiently.
Yes. When will it be done? Nobody knows. Except the people that are making it. Which is
Yeah.
none of us in this call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Cycle
so
that.
I think.
But nope. It is confirmed we are not a part of Studio 346.
Confirmed, not a part of it.
Yes, confirmed it's a lie.
Confirmed.
The cake was a
Not
lie?
part.
Just like the story of my birth, it's a lie. Wait, what?
It all happened on the day of my actual birth. Neither of my parents showed up.
A few of us have shared drinks with members, but that's about it.
Yes.
Hmm.
And food. We have shared food and drink. In fact, all of us have shared food and drink with...
Food, drink, and merriment.
Yes. I also got to see a dick train on the floor.
I did not get to see that in person.
That's true. And you
For
did.
those who are wondering what I mean, let's just say
There was
there were a few
There was
people
Boston Easy.
over in my general area, which included some members of that mentioned game, and they brought model trains with them, and they set up a layout on the floor of the place they were staying, and it was very phallic shaped. And that is my official comment from the Peanut Gallery.
yes.
So if you're wondering how lovely the people are and how mature they are, we're all just children.
If you can devise who that is, who might have been involved with that.
Yes, email your guess to angryragtimer@gmail.com, and we will get back to you in 5 to 10 business years with a potential answer for you.
There might just start being comments in random streams asking, "Hey, what about that?" The dick train.
What
all
about
I
the
will say
dick
is
train?
good times were had. They were fun.
Yes.
We also watched the Blues Brothers movie.
Yes. It was amazing.
It was a time of all times. Okay.
Hey, if I back out into the yard, I'm not gonna catch a face full of train, am I?
Which yard?
Which yard?
Into Dillsboro.
From where?
From Dillsboro.
Well, I'm approaching Dillsboro.
I mean,
So
I'm
you
in
might-
Dillsboro yard, not Dillsboro proper.
You might get a face full of train.
You're stopping at Dillsboro, correct?
I'm supposed to be.
You're stopping at Dillsboro, correct?
I'm supposed to be.
He will be if he has anything to say about it. I have lost my fucking mind. I've lost my fucking mind.
You had it.
Hey, everybody. Shut the fuck up, General. I've lost my fucking mind. I've lost my fucking mind. Oh, hey, everybody. What you up to? I've lost my fucking mind. So, what you up to there, General Boy?
I am moving, making moves, massive moves you can't even understand.
With?
Cordwood cars, empty cordwood cars. I'm taking the string that's repaired off.
Oh, you could put it in the yard for it to go
That's
to places.
Yes, you are seeing the grand scheme of things.
Yes, it's all just a giant scheme.
One in roughly the shape of a triangle with multiple sides. And you see, I'm sitting up here on top. And
So when is the
then,
pyramid scheme happening?
You know, we need to have better pyramid scheme planning sessions. I don't think we have enough pamphlets.
Hmm. So if you too would like to be involved in Angry and General's pyramid scheme, please send a $20 bill along with your name and address to no one,
Don't
because
forget
that's a
your
terrible
social.
idea.
Yeah, don't forget your social and the front and pictures of front and backs of your credit cards. That'd be nice.
Yes.
Don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
Do it for the General. Don't do it for me. Do it for him. That's my bad advice of the day.
Bad advice for the day.
Yeah.
Hey, I like how your viewership went up whenever I joined.
Yeah, what the hell? Like, General shows up and everyone comes out of the door. They're like, oh my god, he's here! Meanwhile, it's like, oh, it's just fucking angry, you know.
Or just it's just an idiot Midland, you know.
But that's the thing. Midland is
gang's
not an
all
idiot.
here.
Midland is Midland.
Midland is in fact Midland.
Yes.
Speaking of Midland, are you about to depart Dillsboro?
I'm about to go into the yard and spin my engine and get coal and water.
He spins his engine round, right round, like a Midland baby.
Okay. In that case, I will hold, because your train has more important things to do than I do right now.
Well, where do you need to go?
Up your
No,
butt.
I was just gonna go ahead and switch out that empty coal car at the servicing track.
A likely story.
Oh wait, that's wrong. No, no,
Yeah, it
no,
is
no,
likely.
no,
It's-
no,
I was
no,
about to do
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
No,
Go and fix the
no,
stupid
no,
shit,
no,
cause
no,
Midland
no.
is not ho.
What?
Midland is not ho. Did you just hear the song?
I was very confused.
Oh
still
man,
very
I want
Midland is
ice
a
cream
hoe, 'cause
now.
he is
Why do I not have ice
he is
cream?
not
He is
blowing
not
through his
hoe.
signals. He's not blowing through his what the? He's apparently going off the rails in the crazy train.
Hmm. Oh crap! No, I do need to go the way. Shitty butthole. Okay, let's go ahead and just do that.
Hey, you know how you said you wanted ice cream?
Yeah.
You'll never guess what I have.
Ice cream?
Rectangles.
Yes, rectangles.
This-
Rectangles that may or may not be made out of ice cream.
Mm.
chewy bread product on either side.
No, it's just a big solid rectangle.
Oh, I can tell you about a big solid rectangle I had to deal with earlier today.
Oh.
Yeah, came out my butt. See, this is the part of the stream where I've just lost my mind.
So, a normal Monday then.
Uh-huh.
Also,
Normal.
I have found something that goes very good on ice cream. So there's this maple syrup company called Woods. I encountered them in the weirdest place. I found my mom and us, or my mom, my grandma, and me went up to like a Christmas show in like one of those big convention centers.
Okay.
And so I find this booth and it's just nothing but maple syrup. Just like maple syrup, maple cubes, just everything maple syrup related. And he sells, and I get a bottle of this stuff. It's a rum maple syrup.
Okay.
And it goes very well on ice cream.
Is that what they told you at the thing, or what you've actually
Yes,
tested?
actually, that's actually what they told me at the thing. Is it goes very good on ice cream, and I confirmed it last night, and I'm about to reconfirm it today.
Interesting.
Yes. Believe it or not. But I don't think it actually has any alcohol content, or if it did, it's probably all been cooked off.
Probably.
Well, where's the fun in that?
I have too much blood in my alcohol content right now, so. Right now I can't find a spoon.
My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big.
Only a spoonful.
My spoon! Sorry, if anyone knows where that reference is from, then you're a good person.
Not 100% on it.
It was those like advertising commercials that were like pencil drawings that got nixed by like an advertising agency that are like crazy.
I think I know what you're talking about. Oh no, what year was it from?
Like early 2000s.
I just realized something.
I think I vaguely know what you're talking about.
What did you just
Hey.
realize, Midland?
The texture for the coal in the Atlantic is sticking out the sides of the tender.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have interrupted my ice cream for this. I need to come see this.
Look at the sides of the tender. You'll see like the texture for the coal.
Hold up.
below the railroad name.
Hold up. Oh no! I hate that he's right.
And then filling it
just-
changes it,
it
but
just
it,
disappears.
yeah, filling it makes it disappear. But apparently, when it gets low enough, it'll just stick out the sides of the tender.
It's just like they made the JPEG for the that one specific loading too wide.
Yep.
Look how beautiful these trains are. They're so
Yep,
beautiful.
that's still good. Well, can confirm is in fact still good.
Good.
But yes, if you ever encounter Woods maple syrup products, highly encourage it. The regular maple syrup's good too. They had like all sorts of really weird, bizarre, and funky flavors too. They had like, I think they had like chili pepper. They had like barbecue. They had like, of course, you know your normal stuff, which is like berries, different berries, and all sorts of other stuff. But they had just some off-the-wall flavors, and they actually weren't terrible.
Hmm.
They also had their own barbecue sauce and barbecue rubs, I think.
Interesting. Well, chat, there's a new question for you to answer. What is the best ice cream flavor? So I put a few options in there. I'm curious to know your thoughts.
How many options did you put in there? Because if
4.
you don't have my favorite option in there, I'm gonna be thoroughly disappointed. I am thoroughly disappointed.
What?
I suppose it's gonna be other.
I mean, your option falls under other. So
It shall be other.
Yeah. I'll give you a. I want you to guess what my favorite ice cream flavor is.
Peanut butter.
No.
Mint berry crush.
No.
cookie dough,
No.
Your mom.
moose tracks,
Close, but no. Well, that's like a close second, but no.
Stephen Colbert's Great American Dream. Remember that
Actually,
was a
haven't
thing?
tried that one. That was a thing. I know that was a thing. But no. Think about where I'm from.
Is it Ben and Jerry's Hulk flavor?
What? No, what? No.
Why would there be a Hulk flavor?
I don't know. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there was.
There actually is. I think there's also a Captain America flavor.
Interesting. Very divided on the ice cream issue. Well, put in chat, if you hit other, what the flavor you chose is and why. I'm just very interested.
You still haven't guessed what mine is.
Banana split.
No.
Banana conquistador.
I'll give you a hint. It involves a nut.
Banana,
No.
macadamia nut,
Mm-mm. Nope.
Almonds.
Nope.
Nutty Professor.
Nope.
D's nuts.
Ah, got him. No. You aren't using your head here. Think about where the general is from. The general area of where I'm from. What is a? I don't know.
the
if
general area where you're from.
I actually don't know if it's a stereotypically southern flavor. Now that I think about it, I don't know.
Does it have anything to do with iced tea?
If you could find me an iced tea ice cream and give me actual photos.
No, he's from the south. It's a sweet tea.
Yeah.
I see.
If you could send me photographic proof of there being a sweet tea ice cream, I would pay you $20.
I actually wasn't surprised if there would be.
I'm very disappointed in all of you.
Good. You should be. What's the answer?
You want butter pecan? Or butter pecan?
See, I am, as some may say, a very basic human being. Meaning, I like my vanilla with rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Some may call me, like, a basic bitch for that. But
Please, I'm the basic bitch of the group. I'm so basic that I've had you all over to my home, except for Ezekiel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I'm the
got
only one who
the,
didn't make it out for that trip.
Yep. And we got to play Lionel Monopoly.
The game that broke hearts and minds.
mostly mines.
Friendships. Yes, for those of you who didn't know, there is such a thing as Lionel Monopoly.
It is a game of all time.
It is, in fact, one of the games of all time. Hey, Midland, are you coming up behind me?
I can.
No, I'm asking, are you leaving? I hear a whole bunch of whistling.
I mean, I was planning on leaving.
Okay, well, go ahead, because I just need to know now, because I was making maneuvers.
Maneuvers.
Yes, I was maneuvering. Bobbing and weaving.
Manuring? Sounds like a shitty situation.
Well, sometimes it's hard, but other times it just flows smooth.
Hey.
Other times it just feels like it does. You do nothing but run.
Hey.
Poop jokes. That is heresy. I hate. Why do you hate sweet tea?
I don't like sweet tea either.
I mean, neither do I.
Really?
Yeah.
Or Che Core Monopoly.
Or Monopoly.
Meanwhile, back with number 90. So we're going to send 90 west to Bryson. Just going to live there for a little bit. Because then we got the Burke,
Good now.
and then we have that one.
Duh, Bert.
Yes.
90 West.
East, I thought you said Milwaukee Road.
The Milwaukee Road.
Yes. So, General, what is your wise thought of the day?
My wise thought of the day. You know, this is actually hard. I haven't been put on the spot like this before for life advice.
Well, the chat's got to know because they love you. All they do is talk about you when you're not here.
Yeah.
We're not even
People
joking.
are.
They kind of are like all over you.
Am I just that big of a personality?
You are. You're like Mr. Popular.
Mr. Popular. Invested in Dogecoin. Dogecoin to the moon. That's your advice for the day.
God damn it. Everything's fine. Don't question it.
I guess some genuine life advice would be, if you see an opportunity, even if you're in a comfortable situation, it sometimes is better to take it. Because one way or another, whether the opportunity turns out to be a good or a bad thing, it's always worse to kind of sit there and wonder, what if you had taken the opportunity?
And everyone wonders why Angry is still single. Because he's a fucking wimp. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Well, that's kind of why I ended up, not the single bit, but that's just genuinely why I ended up moving where I did. Opportunities. And they can be opportunities for anything, whether that be jobs, life, whatever. Today's wholesome advice is brought to you by the letter.
Arrgh! Sorry, was that noise too annoying?
R.
It's
Arrgh!
wow, that's delayed. Boogaloo 1001 finally replied to my indignation at him not liking sweet tea. I do admit there are some people who make their sweet tea sweet enough to tranquilize an elephant, but most of the time that's not the case.
So, have you ever
But I
tranquilized an
can-
elephant?
Not that I know of.
Hmm.
Although there have been gaps in my memory in a coinciding elephant passing out at a zoo.
You made elephants pass out at zoos?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. They just were completely shocked and awed. May have been a dart gun involved. I don't remember.
Hmm. Yes. Appalachian hardwood production stopped.
What?
Pretty quiet in here now.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it stopped?
It says to me it needs dimensional lumber.
Needs dimensional.
But didn't it just get cars?
It's getting dimensional lumber right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Literally
is.
right there.
I don't think that constitutes an emergency on our railroad's part. That seems like just poor planning on theirs.
Maybe.
Let's be honest, if they stop production within a few seconds of fresh hardwood getting there.
It's like,
That's
do you
their
not
break
see
for the
cars
day.
pulling up right now?
Yeah. Although, let's be honest, that's kind of accurate as to
I think the
how
problem
probably
is-
most employees would react.
I dropped off the coal and the empties for the furniture before dropping off the lumber,
Mm-hmm.
and that is probably what caused it.
I'm just saying though, that kind of seems par for the course though. It's just like they look around. Yep, no more wood here. May as well go take a smoke break. What's that? More wood getting unloaded right now? Nah. it's
I'm on a
not
smoke
here.
break.
Yep, smoke break. Got at least 15 minutes on this thing. Also, what else needs to be done?
Have you switched out Sylva paperboard?
I haven't even looked at the paperboard, To be honest, I can go look now.
If you want to take a look to see what might be ready to go to the interchange, because the stuff from Dillsborough East that needs to go out could go.
Okay. So the thing at Sylva proper does not need to go. Silver Lumber Co. Oh, there's a fair bit actually. 3 of the 5 hoppers need to go. A lot of the boxcars need to go. How many tons of pulp can the boxcars hold?
Yes.
Because there's three boxcars with 29 tons of pulp in them each. And I'm just wondering if we like wait another minute, would they be
I don't think
coming
it's
out?
30 tons. I think it's more than that.
I
Chad,
think
if
it's
you
like
know,
40
let us know.
I think it's 40 something.
40,
Maybe even
40
50.
tons?
Yes.
50 tons, and what do you get?
You get drugs. You just get a lot of drugs.
Hardcore drugs or like
Yes.
we talking black tar heroin or
Only the finest black tar heroin.
get the fuck is black tar heroin?
It's what all the kids are raving about these days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's into these days, right? I probably should check where number 1 is actually rolling, because I kind of left it rolling.
You left it to its own devices?
How
Yeah,
dare
going
you?
a whole 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, and next thing you know, it's going to be 70. It's going to be 20% condition, derailed, and just insanity.
You know, that sounds kind of accusatory. I haven't done that in a while.
I'm just saying, it does happen.
Yes. What about this stuff? There is a single car at Slay, Michael, and Schist ready to go. And of course, it's the one in the back. That's got Wilmot House has 44 tons of miscellaneous, but that needs to go to 0, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Let's see what the sawmill looks like. Sawmill only has 4 cars, and none of them are fully loaded yet.
Passenger train
Meanwhile,
doing passenger trains.
Meanwhile, in another universe,
At another time, at another date.
there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot that needs to go to the interchange.
Yeah, we brought most of the stuff down already.
Yeah, I think didn't we already tack all up like most of it onto the big train?
Yes.
Big train. Big train. Big train. Also, did nobody get off at Wilmot?
Maybe.
Dear
Apparently not.
God.
Oh wait,
Check,
there's the third caboose. The OG caboose, the best caboose.
So says he. Okay,
Yes,
the
so
mining
says
supplies is doing its thing. Let's see what's going on at Larka Junction real quick. Oh.
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 So
What
you
is-
know how
what's
we were
going on?
mentioning that they were interchange cars, potentially, for or
Yeah.
lack thereof?
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
almost done. That's almost done. That
Like the
oh man, we Yeah, we may need to go to Appalachia Junction soon to pick up cars. It's not there yet, but it's getting very close.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm interested to see, because I haven't actually seen the, I actually haven't been up the Appalachia branch yet. So I don't know exactly what path it follows. And they kind of hide it very well.
That's the thing I do appreciate. It's like you get a rough idea, but until
you
they
can
actually put the track in.
Yeah, you can kind of sort of tell where it would probably go, but you can't really tell.
It would go right here. Look at that. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? It's a random ass bridge. Actually, how would that work? Oh, wait. Is there gonna be a cut here? There has to be a cut there. Right?
This is the future. The future of the railroad is here. Ha boy!
Ooh.
Bow, ba, da, bow, 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 bow.
More signals.
More signals. All the signals.
I'll show you some signals.
Did you say signals or singles?
Hot signals are in your area.
Hot shingles are in your area?
Yes.
You know, there's actually a billboard near me that says that.
Hot shingles near your area.
Hot shingles in your area looking to get nailed.
I approve.
I wish I was making that up, but it's actually
HR.
It is actually just across the border.
Right,
I
number
have
5
passed
is
it
on its
multiple
way
times.
into Bryson. Hey Noah. So number 5 is number 2. God, I'm fucking losing my brain
I
here.
was gonna say, number 5. I'm running the number 5, and I'm in Bryson.
I have not drank anything. I've had no alcohol tonight. I actually have a nice glass of water next to me.
A nice glass of water.
Nice glass of water.
Hey, remember, kids, hydrate, kids.
Hydrate.
Yep. All right, so that one's
This
coming
is
in.
a threat. Remember to stay hydrated. This is a threat.
Wow. Wait, if we have signals, hold on, I've never seen the signals on this part of the route. Oh,
I'd imagine they look like signals.
shut up. No, what? No, I'm not even going to preview. We're going to take control of the passenger train, the number 2.
The number 2. I got that stuck in my head now.
Da da ba 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 da. Ha ba 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 da. Ha ba 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ha ba ba pa ba da. Ha ba pa ta ba ta. Ta ba da ba pa 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 ba da pa pa. This has been Musical Moments with Angry. God. Wow. I look away, I start being an idiot, and our numbers shoot up. Jesus Christ. Well, this is your reminder, because we're getting closer to the end of the stream time here, that thank you to all of you who are choosing to tune in to our silly antics here. I am the Anchor Ragtime with others. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please consider doing so, and hit that like button for us. We really appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm for more people to discover all of the crazy shit that we can do. And if you really like it, share it with your friends. Let them know about this silly channel that we're up to. We're almost at 150 subscribers.
Also, public service announcement. Watch the Lethal Company videos. They actually are kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the ones coming up are a lot funnier than they, well, sometimes can be.
they had any right to be.
Yes.
Yes.
By the way, Ezekiel, once you're done with that car, if you want to take number 5 and take those pulpwood cars up the hill to Walker, yes, that's... Sorry, my brain had an instant freeze of like, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about,
No.
do you?
No, already
Someone's
was
saying hi,
planned.
by the way.
But sure.
Wait, we have the same whistle.
The IC3?
Yes. Well, no, this is the what is on this one? It is the IC3. Let's change it then. Be a good passenger whistle. Yeah.
Talking about the IC3 is a good passenger whistle. I personally would say probably go for the. I just noticed the name on this locomotive. I just noticed the name on this locomotive. Okay. Probably the MEC3 is pretty good.
We're gonna go with the
can't say that
Dorgwa
I'm-
3 chime.
Also, I can't say that I'm disappointed, but yeah.
Disappointed in
Big
what?
switching. Your naming choices.
What are you talking about?
The 080, the number 1.
Big switchy.
Yeah, big switchy.
Pay no attention to the fact that I just completely missed my switch.
Did you? Speaking of switchies. Yeah. Mm.
Pay no attention to the fact that he missed the
Disregard. Any footage of missed switches are altered and false.
defamatory and false.
Yes.
Yes, I am pulling up to the engine
Show them
servicing
they are,
area, by
because
the way.
it is. You can tell that those clips have been edited by the way they are.
Oh god, I thought I just missed another switch. I am losing my goddamn mind. Apparently, according to Jonathan Coleman, it is National Corn Chips Day.
National Corn Chips Day.
I wish I had known
Is
that
now-
before I was almost done with my bag of pretzels.
Well, is now a good time to mention I just polished off a bag of Doritos, so technically I guess...
Polish your bag of Doritos.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I
Ooh,
guess
baby.
this is where
It's where the boys become men, and the men eat their potato chips and corn chips and other things. By the way, the
Now that we're
decapod just
men.
pulled into the yard over here.
Oh, it did.
But it's stopping at a few Z.
That'll buff out.
Wait, what's buffing out?
Don't worry about
General? What did you
it. Don't
do?
worry about it.
Chad, I
General?
think we should be worrying about the general. Hold on. What the fuck are you up to?
Don't worry about it.
What did he do? What did he do?
Absolutely nothing. You have nothing to be worried about.
is Big Switchy brown?
No, Big Switchy is not brown.
Can't confirm. Big Switchy. Okay. Big Switchy is not brown.
Is Little Switchy brown?
We don't have Little Switchy. We just have Switchy McSwitcherson.
Okay. Are there any cars that are brown?
No. Well, maybe.
Well,
Are you going down my train and inspecting my train now?
I did very briefly. It's also National Bubble Wrap Day and National Puzzle Day.
I mean, my life is puzzling enough. Do I need the whole day for it?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I just noticed on the side of this car there's a very, very big, very bold 4-letter word called swag.
It's the swag car.
It's the swag car.
Yeah.
There's a swag car. Mid-2000s called. They want their car back.
But what about their sanity? Do they want that back too?
Nah, they can't get that back because they were too busy party rocking.
In the house tonight?
Yeah. Everybody's just having a good time.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get some water on here.
Low control descent. Stop. Yeah.
Sorry, I just got very distracted. I wasn't talking or anything. God damn it.
Mhm.
Mother.
Super distraction. Super distraction has been cast.
Yes.
Also, I think you're at. Are you at all-time high for the night right now?
Currently.
Hmm.
So the question is, what story do we tell to make people question their life choices about following this channel?
You mean they don't do that already?
Let's tell the story about Angry and the Midnight Visitor.
The Midnight Visitor.
All right, gather around, kids. This is going to be an interesting conversation. So, my parents were out of town one New Year's Eve holiday. They were on a cruise or something, and I had to stay behind for work or something else. And so Angry decides, well, I was always the good kid. I've never really had a rager. I think it's about time we had a rager. So I invited a bunch of my friends and was like, hey, invite other people. Let's make this a party. It's going to be a time. So I dress up in a tuxedo. Parents' place is full of people, some of which I've never met before in my life. And we're just partying it up and, going ham and all sorts of shit. And Angry's drinking, having fun. And at some point, Angry decided he needed some liquid courage. So he had some, mixed beverages and things. And then at some point, he decided to have 5 shots almost back to back of whipped cream vodka.
Why?
Because that was available to me at the time. So, once you get to that point, Angry is starting to lose it quite a bit. And Angry decides that, he is going to continue to party like it's crazy, but he's starting to be really sleepy. So I ended up professing my love to someone who was in a relationship with another person at the time. So that was fun. And her and I joked about it later, so it was all good. But she was like, yeah, you were just really drunk. I'm like, yeah, we both know this is not going to happen. So let's just, whatever.
Look on the rug, please.
Yeah. But anyways, that was not the point. The point is, so Angry gets very, very drunk. And this being New Year's Eve for a New Year's Eve party, Angry starts to get really sick about 15 minutes prior to the ball dropping. So everyone goes outside because we were at a place where we could see fireworks. Fireworks happen. I'm just kind of like asleep, like kind of like a zombie mode, while everyone else is really enjoying and still going ham. And after the ball drops, they bring me back in and they put me on the couch to fall asleep, along with a trash can with a trash bag in it for the eventual throw up that was going to come. Now I never threw up, but I thought I might. So that was an interesting way, and I finally passed out after like 12:30, maybe around that time. Now, meanwhile, there's a whole bunch of random people in my parents' house that are, I met for the first time like hours before.
And who have
Thankfully,
no...
my friends, were very responsible. So everyone keeps going for like 2 or 3 more hours, and they're like, they still talk about this party. It was awesome. It was the kind of party you didn't have to do anything; it just kind of happened. And then finally, some of the responsible people around 2 or 3 in the morning were like, "Oh shit, he's drunk out of his mind." There's, puke in random places. There's, drinks scattered all over. We gotta this all cleaned up. So they end up cleaning my house, and then 2 of the girls who I had just met, actually no, after I fell asleep, these girls showed up, and they just, as it was told to me after the fact, were like, okay, Angry is passed out asleep. We're gonna go up and use his bed. If he happens to wake up, he's more than happy to join us. Now, that was never communicated. Because, again, passed out on the couch. So about 6 in the morning, I wake up, huge hangover, and I'm just like, oh my god, I feel fucking terrible. And I'm still in this frumpy tux now. And I'm like, I just gotta go to my bed. I don't care about anyone else. Because, like, half the people crashed at my house. The other half drove home and were, like, sober enough to do so. But, ended up heading upstairs to my room and started stripping. So I make it down to my skivvies, and I realize that in my bedroom, I'm hearing breathing noises. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I look around and I see my bed, and usually I have like a really big, like heavy blanket that would sometimes be kind of lumped up in a corner. So I'm like, oh, there's my blanket. And then it's like, oh, that's not a lump of a blanket. That's a person. It's a girl. There's another girl. They're both buck naked. I have no idea who these people are. I do not want to get myself wrapped up in this trouble. So I immediately put all my clothes back on, get the hell out of that room, and I go back to where I had passed out earlier and fell back asleep. Several more hours go by. Angry wakes up again. Other people are now starting to be awake. And I briefly met one of the girls. Her name was Veronica. The other one was Amanda. And we had a very brief, like, hi, nice to meet you. But I was playing the piano while I was doing that. So it was like she just kind of appeared. It was gorgeous. It was like, oh, hey, whatever. Talked for like 5 minutes, and then she left. And from that point on, I've just assumed that she's a ghost. Because I've never seen her out in public. If I ever go to events where other people from the party have been, they're like, oh, Veronica's going to be here. And I'm like, oh, sweet, I could actually meet her. And then she doesn't show up. And then if I don't go, she's there. So I am convinced that she is a ghost. But that is how Angry avoided an awkward situation with 2 naked girls in his bed, and he didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Story time.
But that was the best story ever. I can also tell a story about some of my college experiences if people want to hear that. So, chat, let me know if you want to hear any more embarrassing Angry stories from his younger days.
Younger days? You make it sound like you're...
I mean, I'm still young. Like, don't get me wrong, but I was younger then.
Back in my day. Our cars were powered by hay.
And they were called
And they were
donkeys.
called horses.
Wait, Midland, did you just pull into Bryson behind me?
Maybe.
Dear God.
What was Midland hauling?
The mail.
Apparently.
By the way, we're down to 16,000 again.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan Coleman is asking for more stories. Anyone else want any more of Angry's crazy stories from the past?
Entirely up to you.
Well, I'm asking you guys too, because you're stuck in here with me.
That's where you're wrong. We're not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with us.
Oh.
Alright, I'm back.
But what? Why did
He's
that go
back.
off? Did he leave?
I left and I came back, yeah.
Wow. So, this is
Also,
the story.
Angry.
Yeah.
I may or may not be following you up the mountain.
It's a good thing there's signals that can prevent your movements.
You sure about that?
Those signals won't stop you. You can't read.
He would have to follow them in
Mhm.
order for that to work.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
So, this is the story of Angry and the drunk girls across the hall.
Oh, good.
So,
I can only see this going great.
yes. So, back in college, I had an apartment with 3 other people. 2 were randos, and then 1 was somebody that I befriended who lived on my same dorm floor for a while. So we get a 4-person apartment, and we're enjoying life, living large. And across the hall from us were these girls who, for lack of a better term, were very much the party type where I was not. And I don't know if they purposely started to fuck with us or whether they just found unique ways to interact over time. Because they were there both years that I lived in that apartment. But I will say, and this is not to be derogatory, this is literally part of the story. So they were Jewish, and on either Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, was one of the 2 holidays, I think there's a tradition or a custom that you can't cook for yourself, or you can't, like, turn on any like, there's some rule that, like, you can't cook your own food, but they determined that there was a loophole that if somebody else turned on their oven for them, or turned on their, like, electric stovetop, and a plan just happened to be there with food that they could keep warm, that was, like, enough of abiding by the rules that they wouldn't get in trouble with their god.
Huh.
True story. So, literally, they came over and knocked on the door, were like, hey, I've got an odd favor to ask of you. I'm like, okay, person we've never met before. Can you turn on my oven for me? Okay. And I did. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you're great, thank you, goodbye. And, like, got me out of there. I'm like, what the fuck? Was I just, like, used for, like, turning on someone's oven? And it was just very weird because I had not interacted with them at all before. I guess I was, like, the lucky, you know, the recipient of that honor. So a couple of weeks go by, and we don't see much of them. We know that they're living there with their boyfriends, so they have, like, 8 people in a 4-person apartment. But I digress. So a couple of weeks later, they come over and they ask for a wine bottle opener, which, okay, fine. And then they come back and they ask me for a single ice cube.
Like, are we talking a big ice cube?
No, like
or-
just a normal ice cube.
Okay.
So I gave them a single ice cube, and off they went into whatever magical adventures they had. But the strangest incident with them was then a little later in the year. We had another friend visit from another college, and they were crashing overnight. We were playing video games, and they were having a party. We were not invited. We have no idea about the party. It just kind of happened. We heard the music. There were people going in and out, you know. But they had their door open, and basically, like, one of the other dudes we were living with was coming back from their job, and you know, the bros who were dating the girls were hanging out by the door, acting all, you know, high and mighty with their red Solo cups, and followed our roommate into our apartment. It was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And we're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, you know, trying to be like really like, "Yeah, man, what's going on?" Like trying to give everyone high fives and like hang out, like we were cool with him now. He's like, "Man, we got a party going. You guys want to come over? Like I'm sure the girls won't mind." I was like, so crazy. And we're like, it's 1 in the fucking morning. Like, no. We don't want any part. You've already been strange to us, and now, like, you're being, like, the bro of, like, inviting us over where we're pretty sure you're fucking with us. So, no, we're not going to do that. And then we had to, like, force him out of our apartment because he wouldn't leave.
Huh.
They were interesting.
They sound interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Jonathan.
I have other stories, but I'm not sure if I should reserve those for another time or
I'll reserve those for another time.
Story time with Angry.
it's brought to you by
Letter-
the letter Ah! But, yeah. So if you want to hear more stories like that, subscribe to the channel. And maybe if you're so inclined, hit the like button and share. It feels so weird fucking saying that, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say it anyways.
Well, the question is going to be, will Midland catch Angry?
I mean, I'm coming to a station stop, so...
Yes, you are.
It's a good thing there's signals.
Are there?
You should be obeying them. I may demote you to passenger.
Yes, that's wise to do when my choo-choo is currently at 100% regulator. I think he did it, chat. Oh no, I know why. Because the cutoff was doing stupid things. Because of course it was.
No.
What's going on?
I found something and I don't think it's stream appropriate. I was looking up, I was trying to get inspiration for sponsor segments for the stream, and I found something. It's kind of funny, but it's also bad, and I don't think it's stream appropriate, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Maybe after the stream.
Angry,
What?
read my tender before you leave.
No!
Yes.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
You know, I actually finally got some of those in the mail recently.
Oh, in the mail?
Yeah, actually in the mail. Physical paper. Crazy. Stamp and everything.
It's the mail. It never fails. It makes you want to wag your tail.
What?
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 Midland, I think you have to wait there for me because there's not currently any passing tracks at
You that would be accurate.
Appalachia Junction that are available. Although, what could be done with the ragtimer stuff? Could it be done? Could it?
Could it be sold as marketable plushies?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
What's the capacity of this car?
Which car?
Enough.
Angry.
I don't think
Perhaps.
it's time yet, but
Angry. What are you doing?
hmm.
Oh, you're the junction site.
Maybe. Also, where the fuck's my train?
I don't know. Where's your train?
It's at a place.
With the people and the stuff in the
Yes.
sink?
Something like that. Wait, why did my number change? No. Midland, you're going to change that back right now. Midland.
Mhm.
Midland. Don't make me get the beating stick.
You found my little prank.
Mm. Hmm. Huh.
Oh no! No, 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 dump the air.
What's going on over there, General?
Switch. Don't worry about it. Nothing. Nothing's going on whatsoever. We're just gonna back right up.
Angry wants me to change things back. I will abide by his request.
Like it never even happened. Perfect.
But what is Angry doing? What is he doing?
Is he run? Well, he can't run the line.
But why?
Is he running up the Robinson Gap cold? In a Pacific? No, there's nothing up there.
What?
I just found our next sponsored section ad. I got inspiration.
Was he angry? Oh. Oh. Debris.
Bill the Unjust, providing some good information about extended warranties.
Excellent.
Has he been trying to reach us about them?
I don't know if he
said that
has.
Apparently, if your car's older than about 15 years, they stop trying to reach you by phone. When they call you, it's just make something up about an old car, and then they hang up.
Hmm. Next time they call me, I'll have to try that.
Yes.
Chat, when someone dumps the air. I don't know. That would actually be an interesting mod. Don't you agree?
Hmm.
Or am I the only one looking at chat?
I mean, I'm looking at chat.
I'll look at your chat.
I'm also just vaguely paying attention.
I was just referring to what Bill just said. That looked a little hard, angry.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you like it when it's a little hard?
What I do in my free time.
Angry, you could just fast forward time an hour and it'd probably be done.
Oh.
Oh.
Still not done.
How much do these hoppers hold? Oh, 88 tons.
Wow, I'm so glad.
Okay, yeah, you're going to be
after I've
waiting a
already
while then.
Mm.
These hold 88 tons. Okay.
So what you're saying is we just need to advance time by little bits to get it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, since we did that, hold on.
I'm so glad you did that after I did all the switching in the Sylva yard, and
What, are you just not happy right now?
it just opened
With
up
all
a
the
whole bunch
cars
of
that...
other. Yeah, it just opened up a couple more cars, including the one off of the giant whole hopper string that I just had to pull out.
Huh. Okay, that's not done yet either, but it will be soon. That's there. That's there. That's there. That's ready to go. That's still loading. I know that any of the lumber cars are there.
22 tons of lime. That's the. Wow. Hey, there's a car with 22 tons of lime on board. It's
Limes?
paperboard. Yeah,
Limes?
Limes.
Hey, the banana train's almost fixed up.
Ding, ding,
At
ding.
734, still at 35%.
You know what we have to do? You know, I just had a brilliant idea. I know exactly what has to happen whenever you get a Jeep.
Hmm.
It has to become the lime train.
The lime train.
Yes, the lime train. We have the banana train, so it's only natural to make the Jeep the lime train.
Okay, so those are ready. Got tons of pulpwood too. Are everyone okay if I advance time by another hour?
Yep, good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to wait until this train's ready to go, and then we can just take everything in the cover of darkness.
I was gonna say at this point.
Hey, Macarena!
Wow.
Darkness
At
has
this point, it might
fallen.
almost be better to just advance to the next morning, to be honest.
No, let's take everything to the interchange, because then we'll get more cars.
But like, what time does the interchange change over?
6 a.m.
Uh,
But that'll give us time to get all these cars that are up here.
just at the expense of your chat.
Maybe. Chat knows what they did.
Chat knows what they did.
Also, I like how the moment you advance it another 2 hours, everything that the string that I just pulled one car off of
Now it's the whole thing.
instantly now it's the whole thing. So I just have to go back and rehook onto everything.
Well, let's see. How's our money like? Okay, 16,000. We need to
Money.
take out a small loan.
Of $1 million. Oh wait, did you buy the next phase of Appalachia cars?
Yes, it did. So they'll pop up tomorrow.
Okay. Hold up, there's a lot of stuff going in chat that I need to catch up on.
People are talking about the banana train.
Are they talking about the banana train?
Yes, they are.
I saw the banana train mentioned, I just haven't been able to read the comments yet. Operate more than one passenger train if they want to get more than 115 people at Sylva. Doesn't feel... No, the banana train does not feel a remorse for ignoring PZs.
It's the banana
What?
train. Why would it feel remorse?
Yeah, the banana train does its banana things how it banana wants to. A per player safety rating, so you know who to fire.
Oh God.
High priority with mixed consoles, huh? Yeah.
Well, I think because it is now nightfall, we'll end the stream here. We've been streaming for about 3 hours, so thank you to all of you for tuning in and joining
But
us.
before you go, one last word from our sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by Scope Mouthwash with their brand new bacon flavor. For breath that sizzles and a shining smile, go to get Scope bacon flavored.
And with that, thank you again to all of you who tune into all of our shenanigans. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't. We'll be doing more fun stuff with Railroader later this week. And thank you to Midland, thank you to General, thank you to Ezekiel for hopping on and having some fun train chaos with us. We'll probably off camera get everything down to the interchange and, see what happens from there. But we'll keep you appraised. And there should be another Railroader video dropping this week. And then, as General said, there's a bunch of Lethal Company bits coming out. So please make sure to check those out. They're a lot of fun. But otherwise, we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Boy.